barriers, but we don't have any barrier builders here. You hate the brew, huh?
It's over.
It's
It's over. You'd feel a lot better if you're asked to just win. Just win, baby.
Isn't this just like their third series? I don't think you secure yourself a top spot in the group.
Dude, I think that
You're
do.
very confident compared to the opponents they still have left.
I mean, who do they have to play still? Aster's
Like everyone.
I mean, I don't know.
They've only played. This is their third series.
Right, but all of the people they're playing are towards the bottom. I'm believing it.
Like Bet Boom and Tundra.
Listen, I'm calling it, okay?
Okay, all right, okay.
Calling my shot. If they 2-0, they're making it upper bracket.
All right. We'll write it down. We'll take
Just
some notes
believe
here,
me.
folks.
Don't question this, people out there on freaking Twitch chat.
All right. Give me your percentage chance that Talon wins this game.
30 seconds to
I'm going to give it 25%.
That's considering what you were saying. That sounds more generous. I got to say.
Look at that. Look
Dota Plus is already creeping.
Yeah.
It's lurking its way
53.
towards Aster's side.
They believe. Dota Plus knows. Actually, it doesn't.
I believe in 23 Savage Morphling. All right. I believe in Genespris.
Genespris. How'd that end?
I believe in Genespris.
That's 3 bounty runes. A start. What's the percentage say? Oh my god, devastation. Look at that.
Put it away. Put it away. Come on.
The only way the Talon could have won is if they got more bounty runes.
That was it. All right, call it. Let it go. Let's move on with the day here. Where's Gareth and Wagamagaga? Bring them in.
Ollie in the top side going to de-ward a little bit here.
Romane's just trying to get to the lane right now. He's being bullied back by Q. So, classic combos with the Brewmaster. You love to have any sort of a nuke that you can just kind of spam out a little bit. Fade Bolt, pretty good one. Matches the timings of Cinder Brew fairly well. Just keep zapping it. As you level up each spell, they both kind of have the same cooldown.
Right.
Unfortunately, missed the zap jump there over to Monet while securing the range creep, so good positioning by Monet. But up top, Ollie is playing a melee support into Skywrath Mage with an opponent with an AoE spell of overwhelming odds. That does not feel great. It is very easy to tank a ton of damage.
Yeah, they have to be really careful up here. I think as far as like pathways to do well in this game for Talon, like the lanes I think do need to at least have like a decent start to them. And so far it's feeling okay. You know, they're kind of getting what they need out of it. First couple of waves here. See
Cool play
how,
there.
Oh yeah,
By Ollie. He did just like the perfect timing of the cut through that only the range creep went, and then they actually all de-aggro because they chased him instead, and the range creep still comes through.
interesting.
That'll end up working out. Haka might still secure it. Yep, easy.
I mean, Legion is just such a strong laner. It's kind of crazy what you can do on this guy.
At least
Sumail.
they didn't make her universal. That would have been a problem.
Monet. Getting a little bit low there and seeing some of the things that you're talking about. This combination of the Cinder Brew paired together with the Fade Bolt can be very annoying to deal with.
You know, when Venge was good, that was my favorite one, though.
Oh, the Wave of Terror?
Yeah. Just Cinder Brew, Wave of Terror. Just guaranteed. You could hit both heroes so easily most times.
Yeah, that was nice.
She's dead.
True.
And the only person who plays her is Soxa, and he just went home. So
Oh, no.
I think Venge is out.
Say it ain't so.
And then, much like when Vengeful Spirit has Ags, the ghost of the past comes back up to fight. Much
True.
like Aoi 2000 standing in again for Soxa.
Right? This guy's going to play Enchantress and just start grabbing waves. You know it's going to happen. Ollie trying to push back Kaka a bit there. Doing a good job of it. You can see the pressure being put on 23 Savage already on this Morph lane. Needing to be careful. 5 denies already for XXS. Likewise, though, some good damage as Ollie up top. Oh, just barely able to go down. And yeah, Sumail getting very low here against Makoto, but they don't have enough to take him down.
That's a tough matchup, man. Just always under threat of taking 200 damage from overwhelming odds.
Yeah.
Very difficult to be a melee hero. in this world now versus the Legion. Yeah, Sumail and Makoto just been doing it out mid, been relatively even on the CS for the most part through this. There is a pretty big wave coming to Sumail here, though, so he might take a bit of an edge as he already has a 4 CS lead. Unfortunately, we were watching while the flag bearer creep got taken out by the tower. Sorry, Sumail.
Unbelievable.
Didn't mean to let everybody know. But he's going to clean up all of these, so it's okay.
Good deny.
Oh!
Well played. Does Kaka end
And
up
he
getting a
lives?
deny anywhere?
Oh, no,
He has a healing Lotus. Tries to juke. Maybe a deny to creeps. Deny to creeps. Kaka going for it. Slow down. He's heading on through the river. Q makes the move. Dodges the blood grenade. Kaka.
Bro,
Oh my
he
god.
still
Oh
has
my
Lotus.
god. Dude, he could Lotus TP. Oh, hide.
No,
hide.
they
Lotus
telekinesis.
TP.
He doesn't want to
Lotus
risk
TP.
it. 'Cause-
Lotus TP.
telekinesis.
Oh, Kaka. What a gamer. Oh my god, he doesn't even need to. Dude, he took them on a walk.
Yeah, Windlace Skywrath, 345. And now he's coming to Makoto. He's like,
Yeah.
yo, I'm here. Sumail, I'm ganking. I'm ganking.
Big plays. Another round there of the Whirling Death. 3 points in it right here. Oh no. Kaka, all that for nothing.
Tips him back.
Oh my god, Sumail? Sumail? Another slight?
Oh, who's feeding my mid?
Ugh, not quite in range. Damn,
we got
dude.
some spice. This is great. This is what happens now that all the Chinese players are playing on the C servers. We got way more interactions happening
Right. Yeah, they've
ever
been
since the Great Migration.
They've been playing pubs against each other.
Yep.
Well, so far, so good for Aster. And Talon trying to set themselves back up for success here. Makoto a little bit behind the timber saw. And needs to be careful when he hits 6 on Sumail, which is about to happen. He has it now. Bottom lane going in onto Monet, trying to take him down. A good gust for the pushback, but Q still causing issues. And then moving in with the Legion, overwhelming odds.
Whoa.
Not quite hitting onto jabs, but they make the move with Kaka onto Q. Will be enough for a kill there,
Dire's middle tower
but
is under
no
attack.
extra follow-up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Ollie will manage to get out of that one. And what are they doing? Are they going to run right back to the Twin Gate? They are indeed.
Okay.
Monet wants to get back to this bottom lane here as they try and deny those creeps. Keep it a little bit close. 23 Savage will get the Lotus that's been sitting there for a while. He's pretty low. 280 HP right now.
Radiant's
Waveform
is under attack.
on XXS. Can't do that much more.
Oh, he has raindrops. I was going to say,
Yeah.
if he literally just ran into him and queued, he would have died, but the raindrops would have saved him.
Yeah.
And that is what's crazy about Morphling, is that this guy has 300 HP right now, and you
Radiant
still can't
are
just kill him.
scanning.
Scan, see that Ollie's already there, and Kaka's going to TP to pick up the Wisdom Rune for himself. Monet is behind the Morphling right now, so 23 Savage having a bit of a better time after that rotation away from the Legion. Makoto invis does walk into vision of this sentry, and, well, that's going to be the extent of the action he can get. So it's going to be off to the jungle for Monet, try and play a little bit of catch-up while the Coddle takes over the lane for a bit.
I do think you're seeing the benefits of the Morphling, though, and why this pick works here versus the Legion Commander. Because the
Right.
supports have not had to babysit 23 Savage at all, and his last hits are just fine. Like, it is giving space to the Legion still, which is true. But, you know, she also rotated and got a kill, so she's got a little bit more farm. But it is letting them actually try and continue to bully with the Brewmaster, because I don't think you want Brewmaster to just like sit as a hero.
No.
You actively want to bully out the carry, and that's what's happened to Monet. And Drow's not happy. TB, sure, happy hitting the jungle this early. Drow Ranger, not so much.
Big wrap here, heading up towards the top side. XXS and Kaka spot that. They saw that somebody was coming through the gate.
Yeah, they have the
So-
ward down bottom too, so they see them all just dancing all around this gate.
Yeah. They're not going to be able to make that solid move through. Ollie goes back through again. They just keep going back and forth. I'm not sure what they're hoping to get done here, but it's not much. Yeah, I don't know exactly what the goal is here. I mean,
Now we wait.
They're literally just doing nothing.
I think they think Kaka's gonna run through. That's
Dude.
I legit think that's what they thought.
This is so much wasted time for these supports. And
I guess they're waiting for Monet to come back.
I mean,
Look, Pichu had no idea. They're just lurking back there.
I don't know, man. That's pretty rough. TP out. Do they get him? Oh my god. Oh, dude. Talon, the last couple of minutes, just getting styled on. Pichu gets away from them all. Unbelievable.
Tower is under attack.
And Jab's now gonna immediately run top, trying to hold this tower. Has the split, but I don't think you can threaten
Yikes.
kills. He could kill Kaka, to be fair. If Kaka gets too close, he could split and kill him.
Oh. Monet, he is happy to take all of that farm for himself, trying to get into the Midas for the Drow. I think it's pretty clear what Aster's game plan is this game. Delay farm for Monet.
Sumail, despite being picked relatively early for this Timbersaw, it's still a great game.
Yeah.
They do eventually have to bring Monet back into it, but
Ooh.
jeez.
Monet. Any TPs, or is he just going to have to get out of this himself? Trying to back out. The stomp, it's going to be there. And yeah, Monet, he is finally going to get punished. This needed to happen. Talon had to get these kills here. It's very good.
Teammates?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Blink Dagger done for Legion. Sky not with him.
Spicy.
Trying to get level 6.
Yeah, Pichu has it on the coddle, but not quite there for old Kaka after his grand adventure.
Right.
Kodo
Photo.
gets hit by that timber chain. That was
my-
a lot of damage.
Oh, the duel! Yo, that is big.
Man, the timing of that rotation comes. The fact that he also hit that timber chain as well.
Yeah,
Like, that's, one might even call that a meaty timber chain even on
that was nice.
on the return there.
Jump in,
And he's back. He's just right onto Ollie. Remember me?
force a
It's
rotation,
not fun.
runs away. And just like that, XXS is fine. 30 seconds till next duel, and well, Skywrath now has the Mystic Flare at the ready.
Do they have a smoke? So they just smoked a mid right here. This is going to be fantastic. Yeah, they're going
Yeah.
to. Kaka's bowling it out. They're just going to smoke and loop on Sumail. Or sorry, I mean
Yeah.
Makoto to link up with Sumail. Is that the play? Or do they want to punish this Morphling?
They need to kill
They have
this
a ward.
catapult. I think the catapult was scouting him.
Yeah, if he rotates to that camp, I think that's what he's calling. He says that 23 Savage is going to go to that camp. We smoke to the right. We catch him at the camp.
Are scanning.
The other move, though. Dire. Gotta be
Oh,
careful.
yeah. Oh, you got bopped.
Press the attack. Try to run. Trying to escape. Blink Dagger broken. XXS in trouble. Another blink broken. Can they get in range? No. Gets the blink out. Aster. They have anything else here, won't be able to make any other move. But Monet, very happy with this space. Still trying to get towards that Midas. Dude is broke as a joke.
He's ahead of the supports. He's got that going for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not looking great. Surely she should just be able to one-shot creep still, right?
Yeah.
Like, come on. She needs it. Speaking of
Midas.
Midases, though, the big one, the Brewmaster, loves that Midas. One of the
Odo.
best heroes.
Oh, recognizing the danger. Yeah, that's smoking. They could have found him right there. Instead, the head towards mid. Need to be careful about their positioning here.
If they see that remnant, if they had a ward, maybe they might try and camp it, but Makoto might like jump back, trying to be aggressive.
Going into the jungle. They need to be wary about this. Sumail, he already has stacks. Will they have enough to kill him off in time? No. He is going to get lifted. Do not have an easy way out of this one, but he finds his way away for a second. Pulled back in by the chain. Well, he actually gets
Yeah,
a
he
dim
gets
distance. And Timber chain away, not going to happen. He's dead.
Great use there of the early morph from 23 Savage.
Yeah.
There's a couple heroes that feel really good, and Timber is definitely one of them. I think it gives you high mobility, but the fact that it gives you so much ridiculous damage is great. Only 2 points in the reactive armor at this point because he's only level 11 on
Right.
Sumail, so you kind of have this window when you go for the max damage where obviously he's going to want the chakram at 12, and so you're kind of stuck on being slightly squishier. And even though it took the entire team, like that just comes back to this idea of just like having that amp damage and actually be able to cut through him.
Dire's middle tower has
A great first split there from Jabs. I think it was the first one.
Yeah.
That's definitely the target you want. You can see he's also waiting for some of these bigger creeps for the Midas. If you're interested in playing Brewmaster and you've never played the hero before, keep in mind, Midas is very good because the problem with Brewmaster is that a lot of the items that you buy, you don't get a lot of use out of because you're in your split form. So the good thing about Midas is you're basically just buying experience. That is your goal, new players who want to try this hero. So it's pretty legit. Obviously, you also have like a crit and stuff. He's running a brawler, so attack speed can be kind of chill too.
Right.
But the main thing is that you just want levels. All his talents are insane. You want the bigger levels on Primal Split.
Radiant's middle tower is
And
under
you
attack.
do, actually want gold in eventually too. Would be pretty cool.
Right. It's helpful. Speaking of wanting gold, Monet is being chased away from here. Does going to have the Midas back up, but they have a ward down. Spot Jabs. Hello, sir. How are you doing? And that is a problem.
Especially because that ward's about to expire
Right.
in 27 seconds. So someone's going to come by, try and deward it. There's not going to be anything there. Yep, Jabs just pinged it. That gets put on your little list that you have to go do as a support. You get there. There's no ward. Animosity builds.
Radiant's bottom tower is
That's
under
Dota, baby.
Absolutely. Well, keeping that pressure up on that top side, this is going to be the Lincoln Sphere completed from Morphlane. Legion, at the moment, getting into the BKB, so won't have an easy way to break that Lincoln's in the near future. But honestly, I think the number one target's going to be Jabs in these fights. If they can catch him before he gets the split off, number one dual target.
is under attack.
Scanning behind the tower, they see people.
He is the keystone to these fights, without a doubt. Q.
You,
Spot up
Down.
on sword.
very dead. Ooh, and now they have Chakra on Q. Oh, that's
That is a huge steal. They have the Ember Coddle. This is what
Yeah.
you guys wanted. You've stolen it.
Is under attack.
Copied your strategies here.
Top tower is under attack.
well, Monet still staying AFK as he can be. Has the Dragonlance done, trying to get into the Agnum Scepter. This is going to be towers given up. The thing that's interesting about this game, if you're sort of keeping your eyes on the graph, it's been pretty consistently a gold lead for Talon, but still feeling pretty good as far as the win probability is concerned. XXS, though, turned upon, tries to get some separation. They have the Primal Split, and XXS going to be found. This is a nice kill for them here.
They're getting these kills across the map. And although Monet is farming on his catch-up, and he's slowly crawling up the board,
Right.
23 Savage is still getting lots of space to farm as well. And he's going to be having an easier time utilizing that in these team fights. Strauss still needs a pretty specific set of circumstances in team fights to feel really comfortable. She needs that space around her. She doesn't want anyone jumping on top of her. She doesn't want to get hit by a random ET stomp and just be disabled during the team fight, or a Brewmaster Cyclone. There's a lot of things that she just has to play around. Whereas you look at 23 Savage, he's just going to be looking to copy Timber and just go nuts. Especially with this Lincoln's.
Yeah, no, for sure. It allows him to just play so freely.
I think that's why the Manta is so good here, too. I definitely love this choice. Go Lincoln's right into Manta because you just want to utilize your ultimate as this Morphling. You don't want to be locked down by this the silence of Kaka or anything like that. Maybe even additional silences if you try and jump onto Monet. Just keep things moving.
For Aster, gonna need to watch out for this gank move. And Makoto finds him. Does have the Lotus on him, so Sumail gets force staffed and out of trouble. Trying to get towards the Octarine core for himself. While Talon starting to group together and try and exert some of their will around the map. Aster is still holding on to a very slight gold lead, but Talon definitely in a position where they can fight now.
Radiant's top tower
Yeah, the pipe complete there for Jabs. So Be a bit harder to bring him down before these fights start. They do have a lot of physical damage as well, of course, especially if Drow gets involved. But that big nuke potential of the duel is what he's hoping to mitigate here with this.
Right.
And just like someone just gets stuck in place and then hit by Skywrath Mage, obviously. That is 4 points in the Ancient Seal, however, of course, so the increased magic damage is ridiculous. You're basically just canceling out that spell, and then there's still quite a bit of magic damage piling through. Any Veil Buyers?
Maybe. Could be good. Monet has really been the definition of AFK farm, which you love to see. Makoto maybe in trouble here. The silence, double silence, and the duel gone. I mean, they're going to need more Lincoln Spheres.
Yeah, a couple more, huh? Man, that was a gross overwhelming odds. That was 400 damage.
Yeah.
The help of the Ancient Seal. Loosen that right up. And one thing about Monet is he also has to go Ags first because it's a Morphling game. Like, that's kind of the whole point of the counter pick. It almost feels like he gets that and it's still like, back to farming, you know?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This is interesting. Ollie sent the spirit through, now trying to find people with it. They decide not to go Roche as soon as the Elder Titan spirit showed up. And now they're going to spread out across the map. Maybe look for another pick with Legion. Has duel back up again.
Talon are hunting. They don't have 23 Savage. He's completely not here.
They find Kaka.
Ooh, they missed the bolas.
Looking. He has a silence at the ready. A
He
jump could
BKB
come
duel.
out. Oh, Healing Lotus. Not going to go for it. Okay. So they don't decide to try and go for a turn.
I'm really surprised he didn't try and BKB duel that.
Yeah.
So that would have been very tempting, but I think he knew that the Flame Guard is just a little bit too much right now, right? Because he has the level 10 talent, so the Sky would basically just cancel that out, and then he still has all that other HP to work through, and they didn't have enough allies nearby. Like, if Sumail's there, maybe they go for it, but that's very good reservation there from XXS.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely feels like Aster think their game plan is the late game, which, again, I can't really argue with him that much. This Drow does counter Morphling for a reason, and she is getting bigger and bigger. Monet has that Agnum Scepter done, trying to farm up these camps here. And with that Midas continuing to go, it's been pretty freaking good for us so far.
This has got to be one of the most boring Timbersaw games I've ever seen. Because 1-1-0 on Timbersaw. I feel like this is not a hero that you really want to be AFK farming on the whole time. I don't think it feels that great.
Instead, Talon are going to be heading into the pit themselves while Aster take the Tormentor. Okay. So Kaka gets the shard.
The old DD morph.
And into the pit they go. Is Radiant side Roche, though. So we'll spawn there on the next Aegis. What can they get done with this, though?
Probably continue their current plan of just letting 23 Savage be a little solo and then running around as 4. Jabs is level 13, so big upgrade compared to earlier. Now that he has the second point, the ultimate from the 12, and going to start hunting for these fights. That Drunken Brawler is maxed out as well. You've been seeing that when he gets into aggressive positions, he's often been sitting in the Void stance too, if he ever thinks he's going to get jumped on first.
Right. So again, just a passive 25% status resistance. If he does Cinder Brew, it goes up to 75%. Oh, sorry, up to, what should we call it? 60% instead with the 25% or 20% resistance. My brain turned off a second there. Thank you. XXS is going to take the top tier 2 tower in exchange for the bottom one taken. Although TPN immediately runs away.
It is interesting to choose between the Void and the Earth.
Yeah.
He was just roaming around as like the Earth one. Now he's on the Void. I feel like the Void makes the most sense in case you get hit by the Silence first.
Right.
Because I think you'll survive long enough that it's better to have the status resistance as compared to the magic. Because, like, do you really want to be stuck in it for 6 seconds, or do you want to cut that down? You know?
Right. Yeah, no, it's a
Still
good
don't
question.
Have a dispel. And he's going for the refresher next, too.
Yeah.
That is
Very cool.
a bit of a change, too, because we used to have the Ags build was just 2 charges of your ultimate, and so you basically always just went Ags refresher. But now you have this debate as to whether or not the Ags is actually good on Primal Beast. And I don't know if it's even a per-game thing. It feels like it's more of a per-player thing.
Right.
Whereas some players think that the value of the Primal Companion is just that ridiculous, especially in a game, I would say in a game like this, where the Storm Panda feels really strong. This idea of just like, I want my Cyclone to be ready the second we see a duel, or the second I see the Drow, I want to invis and hunt her down. But he's putting more value in the ultimate. That means he needs the Shard.
Right. No, I mean, it very much, you're going to get a ton of value if, even in these late game scenarios, if you can get the lift onto Drow, it's going to kind of wreck her.
XXS? It's a great
Trouble.
target.
Jump right at the start. BKB, run away. Tries to get out of there, but got clipped at the very end. Sumail throwing out a Chakram. XXS has a Blink. Blink TP gets away, and Sumail might not be so lucky. As 23 Savage is after him, does a ton of damage out with the Chakram and everything, but no, Sumail, he's going to die. So a good pick there. Talon making some solid moves. And still Monet farms.
Yeah, they were really close to getting nothing out of that if they weren't able to cancel that TP there from Sumail. So really well done from 23 Savage. If they had a few more stuns, it would be very helpful on Talon, right? Because like right now, they can't actually lock down and kill a lot of these targets. They also don't have the best heroes to go for Scythe, unfortunately.
Right.
That is certainly one of the big problems with Brewmaster. He's kind of a master of team fights, but unless you go for the Agnum Scepter, outside of your ultimate, you don't have the best tools.
Right. Tier 2 tower. Gonna start to get hit here. While Pichu spams the wave. Kaka pushing this one out too. Jabs is nearby him. Success was also hunting in the area. But Aster just trying to dodge away. Man, these Midases are getting value. I'll tell you what. Success?
I tell you, Alright. Talon lose this game, I'm just going to be broken. I know that they probably will. Because I feel broken for them. Because it feels like they're playing the game. It's like chasing a Jigglypuff in Melee. I feel like Aster are just playing Jigglypuff right now.
That's fair. Kaka goes
and
down.
I'm a fox, and they're just planking. They're planking on ledge right now. And I'm playing the game. I'm going out. I'm farming the camps. I'm playing Dota. I want to fight. And they're just like,
nope.
Puff. That's all I see here.
That's fair. We'll see if they can do it.
A disgrace. It's a disgrace to the game. Gotta ban it. Force fights.
That's
Where's the stall rule?
There you go.
Yeah, ledge grab limit. All right. Smoke is up here. You guys want to hunt them some more?
A CS limit. You can only
That's
last
right.
it so many times.
Yeah.
Oh! All right. Is it going to be enough? Is it going to be quick enough? It gets enough damage out right as the duel ends. Don't get the victory, but do get the kill. Sumail wanting to chase for more right onto Ollie. Eats the greater healing lotus. That gets him back up to full. Sumail low but not dead yet, and finally ends up dying to 23 Savage. Now Makoto, BKB, bits away from him there, but keeps himself alive.
And you still get those extra stats, a few more, of course, versus the Universal heroes. So weakening him down a bit there on that Timber Saw. It was a trade in the end, of course. At least they get something. Come on, Talon.
Can they do it? This is great. We have biased caster now for real. Normally it's all a joke, but now it's real stuff. We're actually biased. As Ollie tries to get away, Force Staff's going to keep him back. XXS. Ooh, Chakram thrown. They protect their ward.
It's growing in strength. The Drow Ranger. It looms ever larger upon the horizon. And our tier 3 neutrals here, and it's going to be a little bit harder to bring her down.
Yep.
Top of the Elven Tunic. What's next for 23 Savage? Considering a couple options here. goes for the Scotty. Bit safe, bit middle of the road. Helps out a couple of these versus a couple of these heroes. Legion, Timber, pretty solid. Just general sustainability as well with some more HP pool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Morph is definitely feeling mighty strong right now. He has gotten what he needs so far. And we'll have to see if over the next couple of minutes, maybe that next Aegis is what we're going to be looking for to finally put the screws to Aster if they can. They have not been able to really break open a lead in this game. They haven't been able to take like firm control over it, even though they're doing anything they want in the map. It always feels like Aster's getting something in return.
Yeah, I think the main problem is that it is like both teams lacking in this bit of hard lockdown and control. Like there is individual targeting, like you saw, where they just jump onto the Brewmaster, but outside of the duel, right, like there's not a whole lot of stuns for Aster. There's kind of no stuns, and if we look at Talon, it's also similarly pretty weak in terms of like actual sustained lockdown. So they're looking for a Scythe next on Sumail. Makes a lot of sense. I wouldn't mind another Scythe, but it's pretty hard to get. I mean, Peach is going to try, so he'll try and farm his way there too. I think if they get double Scythe up for Aster, that's when they can finally actually utilize all of this growth that they're finding on Monet and get the big damage out. But without it, it's kind of hard to win these fights.
Yeah.
Or at least to force a fight when you want to. It's getting to the point now where Jabs is going to have the gold here for this refresher in a moment, and that's a big fight. Keep in mind, they do still have a lot of AoE damage that he's to be concerned about. I do worry about him taking this fight with Refresher without Shard.
Yeah.
The Shard, if you haven't played Brew in a while, guys, it has been changed to the way to end the ultimate early is no longer linked to the Ags. It is linked into the Primal Split Shard. So having that available is huge. It also just gives a crazy duration of up to 30 seconds. So 10 more seconds on your ulti. 12 more, actually, once he gets to 18.
Well, and then the other issue that they're going to run into, of course, 20 seconds till Roche is going to spawn, relatively fast one, is like you said, that, damage that's coming out from Drow might just kill all the Brewlings, or you end up in a situation where, he gets dueled before the fight even starts. So they're heading in. They want to contest this Roche. Smoked up already for Talon. Talon in position. Now, Drow not with them yet, but starting to make that move down bottom. They scan. They know that they're over here. Now they
TP.
It's a little scary.
Yeah.
Are they just going to give this up?
No. They're coming.
Thinking about it, Roche not very low at all. Starts to fall. The Spirit is sent back. Aster, move forward. There's a ward there. They see it. Roche, half HP. Jabs in position to try and break the stuff. Chakram out, hitting onto Roche himself. Sumail thinking about going in. Q is there for a lift if they do decide to go. Immediately takes this out. The split comes out. Stolen Chakram. Sleep onto 3. Good hit. Aegis already claimed, and now this fight, it's gonna happen one way or another. Monet up on the low ground trying to do what damage they can. They can't find a target. XXS already dueled. Was on to a Lincoln's. Not enough done. Makoto is getting ran at by Sumail, but I think this fight is going all Talon. Sumail's in trouble. He is just gonna get brought down. The Lincoln's was what they needed, and they find the perfect fight. Easy as pie for Talon.
Yeah, immediate refresh as well there from Jabs. Just would rather keep that on cooldown the ulti and just wants to be ready to go here. Sorry, on the refresher that is. So nice positioning here from Talon. That's exactly what they need. Again, no one can force a fight. Like, despite them being in the worst spot ever when the other team takes Roche directly outside, they still are unable to lock too many heroes down just because of the couple dispels that they have versus the long-reaching lockdown of the Bolas. But they're going to take that. They're going to march to the high ground here and even cut these trees. Catching Kaka lurking on the side. Nicely done. Q still holding that chakram. Got it right at the start of that fight.
Monet starts to beat away a little bit there at 23 Savage and onto Jab. Some good damage. The duel done. Didn't get a chance to do anything, and now Monet turns, hits onto 23 Savage. That's going to be one life for sure. Can they find another? Talon need to defend their carry. Monet is there. They have the Earth Splitter. Dodges away from some of that damage, but Q, he might be in some trouble, gets the blink away. Ollie, Chase? No, can't get him. I mean, look, Refresher's great. If you don't get the ulti off, it's a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, it is tough. I mean, this is kind of Brewmaster issues, right? Like, when he was building the pipe, I was wondering if he might shift off to an Aeon Disc, like, looking at this. But then even Aeon Disc, like, is that going to be enough in this game to save you? Because then someone's just going to go for Nullifier. In fact, XSS is already eyeing it up right now because, it's clearly become just a straight-up great item in the later game, but that is a pretty common solution for Brewmasters to go for. And literally, he just queued it up. All right, so, it's just...
man.
Depending on how fast this comes out, because there's already quite a bit of farm here on XXS, like, it just might be immediately countered.
Yeah.
And then this is where you run into this problem of Brewmaster, because then you're just like, oh, so what do I do? Like, do I have to split outside of the fight? Do I try and buy a Blink Dagger to try and get in so I can just, like, Blink Split, but then I don't get to use my other 2 spells?
Yeah.
It's really awkward. And Jabs, he drafted himself this Brewmaster. It was last pick. And he has to play perfectly to win this game. And I'll be honest, he's been doing a great job. Like, I think it's been a pretty hard game for Brewmaster to play. He just died to the Tormentor.
Dude. My guy.
Oh, how long has this patch been out?
That's 60 seconds with no buyback.
It's menacing. It's a menacing pool of lava there.
Dude, actually... oh, my
he's
God.
Just like
oh,
me,
my God.
For real.
Oh, my God, dude. Oh, no. Oh, no. Because now they can try and force something here. They're actually out on the map and going to take towers because of this. Oh, just get a buddy. Get a friend.
Just don't get a Rax. Just don't get a Rax.
Just get a friend. Get a friend. You don't need to do this alone. Oh, man.
It's good stuff.
Trying to find a pick off. Well, they know that they're going to want to go for the Tormentor.
Yeah. It's a frightening Tormentor, though. It's got a body count. I don't know.
Oh, my God. Yeah, 1 kill. God. Well, it happens. You get one, you know.
It's got 1/12 as many last hits as Ollie.
Okay. All right. Well, Talon.
It's just a tower.
It was 2 towers. It was 3 towers, actually.
Just a couple towers. That's a couple towers.
Top, middle, and bottom. Wow, that Aegis death really ended up mattering, didn't it? Taka, Glimmer, running away. They pop the brew split for this. Now they see 23. They see Jabs heading forward. Do have a lift up if they want to use it. Glimmered, though, for the moment. Now backing away. One pops that BKB Shadow Blade and gets out. So they're disengaging from the fight. The fight continues over towards the mid lane, though. But after Brew used ulti, he, like you said, did immediately refresh and has a split ready if he needs it.
He's just doing it for the Midas.
True.
Genius.
Yeah, double value.
Yeah, so right back up there. And Outpost recap. All right, so we're back on top. It's okay. Getting some map control back. Still feeling pretty strong. Scythe Watch, though. Almost done for Sumail. And almost done for Pichu. And I think that if they do not take a Rax before the double Scythe comes up, I think this game looks really, really good for Aster. I think the Scythes are going to kind of crush them.
Well, this Tormentor.
I also think, dude, Jabs needs a Shard. Like, legit. He needs the Shard on this hero. It's so much better to have the Shard.
Yeah.
It just reduces so much of the danger. It also just gives him that crazy long duration. But can't find the opportunity for it. And he's very close to his Aeon Disc. He's only 30 gold away. Like, you can disassemble the boots for it. How close is that Nullifier? It's done. Okay, done with 2,000 gold. All right, yeah. That's a slight issue.
That's an issue. They also did just get the Hex done. And also, Timbersaw getting the Trickster Cloak. Drow has not gotten a tier 4 neutral yet. Trickster Cloak on Morphling. So, evasion starting to become an issue.
Maybe if Jabs gets Ninja Gear.
Right.
That could be kind of huge. Oh, he's got
Ninja
now. What's he got?
Let's see. What does he decide to go for on Jabs? You make your choice. Oh, that usually means it's a bad one. Okay, no.
That's good. No, that's good. That's definitely one of the other best ones. That might even be better than Ninja Gear. It just depends how confident you are on their vision.
Right.
I guess because he's not playing the blink style anyway, he can't really use the ninja gear that well. So
Right. Ward over there.
Jabs
From
is splitting
Talon.
to siege bottom.
Okay.
But he doesn't have the shard, so he can't use the
Radiant's
Earth Panda,
bottom barracks
which is annoying
Right.
because the Earth Panda is one with Demolish.
Is still going to get this range racks down relatively low. They do manage to get over into position quickly enough to take out the rest of them. But yeah, as you said, no Earth Panda there. And he just backs away. But that will be a pretty cool play for them eventually. If they want to just slow siege buildings down with that even, maybe.
But it's GG, as Patrick points out here. We got the double scythes. It's over.
Oh,
Tag it in.
Yeah.
The scythes are up. So
That's
currently, he's almost level 18 on Pichu. He's 17 and a half. If he gets one more level, he'll get the bonus 125 on the cast range to be the full plus 375. He also has a psychic headband, so this scythe is going to go nutty when he ults. It's going to be really hard to avoid. Remember, there is no Lincoln Sphere on Jabs. There is one on Makoto's Ember, and there is one on the Morphling, though. So those are the two big ones to watch for. There will be a 4-staff save potentially from Ollie. Maybe he can get them out of trouble. But it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom
6K
tower is under
on the
attack.
gold lead. And Aster, you know, still in a very, very strong position. Their movements around the map are gaining them a lot. It's a long Rosary spawn. So tier 4, Drow has that ninja gear for herself. Sends one more back. That'll be for either Coddle or the Sky.
Oh, and claps in the chat here. We've hit 1 kill for every 2 minutes in this game.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. It's
Amazing.
a barn burner.
Yeah, it is. Jeez. Interestingly, Coddle decides to just keep the Psychic Headband. Oh, wait, no. He's bringing out the tier 4 neutral right now. Okay. Ninja Gear for Sky. Ooh, that's nice, too.
It feels so good on so many support heroes.
Yeah.
Just the confidence you have being smoked up. And when you have Gem, too, like this.
Oh, yeah.
It's very nice.
Oh, Coddle takes the Timeless Relic.
All right, that's for the Scythe.
Yeah. Very, very good stuff. All right.
God, this is so tense. Oh, Roshan, 1 minute. Nothing. Net worth does not matter at all right now, folks. It means nothing. All that matters is who hits their scythes, who hits their duels, does the split get off. There's an Arcane Rune Ember with Aghanims. This could be big.
Monet
You
goes
get
in.
nullified.
Goes in very far, very far. All the way onto Kaka, trying to blow him up. Kaka, Glimmer Cape backs away. Do they have detection? Do they have anything? Monet pops the BKB. They turn. They kill Kaka. Does not have buyback. And in fact, they're just going to TP away with the rest of them. XXS TP's out after his BKB. They give up the Roche, and Sumail is going to likely go down. Now,
What a sweet entrance there from Makoto, man.
that was exactly what they needed.
Just having the Arcane Rune, too, to just confidently pop your BKB and YOLO in. Because, like, these fights, this comes back to, like, the lack of stuns on both sides, but it's just the vision is just so key. And being able to break up the fight and make it super chaotic like that.
Right.
He culled Monet as well. He was down to, like, half HP instantly.
That's sick.
Just does not have the defense.
Long Rosary spawn, but enough time for Timber. Well, they're gonna have enough time to take it still, because Timber's dead for a while.
And they just camp the pit, too, just to ensure, like, 100% we're going to know when it's up.
Yeah, makes sense.
All they kind of get owned though by Roche.
Oh, big win.
Right.
They're gonna get the Ags.
Yeah, who's taking that? I guess, do they just give it to Jabs?
Oh,
they're giving it to Ollie?
Oh my god. Okay, that's kind of hype. I love that.
That's going to help him out a lot versus the Timber.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of struggling in these fights. He just keeps getting like pulled apart by Timbersaw if when the fight like breaks down a little bit.
Right.
That's pretty nice for Ollie.
Kaka
I was
trying
down
to
for the
farm
Primal
up.
Companion, but all right.
Dire are scanning.
Just out of vision. Down bottom, Jabs. They're over here with Monet and the rest of the team.
Does have the shard this time too, so that's nice. You
Yeah.
can just win Panda away.
Right. Keeps himself safe. And they will manage to kill off a couple of those Brewlings. But it's still more the same, you know? AFK farm on Monet, try and hold their high ground eventually, and wait for a good fight. I feel like Talon really want to get something done with this Aegis, though. I think it's time to really try and push the tempo. We'll see if they decide to do that.
I think is you don't want to be too bold. You don't want to.
Right.
You know, one scythe, problems can occur. Going later, I mean, I'm not really that concerned at this point. I feel like they've kind of gotten over the hump of any real dangers from Aster.
Okay.
Like, I feel like Ember is just at the point now where he kind of has all these like defensive items, but now he's willing to grow offensively, and with the help of this Aghanim Scepter, you know,
True.
he's looking pretty good. You slot that thing in, you get another slot opened up with your bag there. It's a bit better. Pretty confident. I mean, 22 Savage just got a BKB. You know, they're kind of chilling right now.
True. Fair enough.
Talon. I think this game just comes back to the inability to actually get much out of this Timbersaw pick.
Right.
And he had an incredible start. Like, he farmed very nicely, but they didn't Timbersaw didn't do Timbersaw things. They weren't pushing forward on the map. They weren't taking towers. He wasn't bullying. He wasn't sitting in dangerous spots. He just, like, farmed the jungle a lot.
True.
Because they couldn't really do much with the lack of stuns in their support duo. And even all they really had was duels. And at some point, they just didn't feel confident enough to actually move out with XXS.
You know, one thing I'm pretty stoked to see? Ollie throwing Spirit forward and then stomping and choosing to just be in there. You know what I mean?
It's go time. Yeah, with the punches.
Yeah, I think because he's queuing up Mask of Madness next. Like, he's ready to battle. Thinking about it. Silence, duel, got him, but the lift up, well played. They got Drow away. They don't have the damage to throw into this. Trying to now turn onto it, does some good damage forward, but the back away, not onto him. XXS dying, dead, out of there. Sumail also in trouble. Kaka, Pichu trying back away. Now Monet will be able to hit a couple of times here, but he just doesn't have the damage he needs. But no, wait! Jabs? What happened?
He came out and got hexed. He just got hexed up. He got double hexed.
I thought he had a Bruling out of the base. But no, he went all in with everybody. Oh man, that is a big mistake.
Yeah, I don't know. I was watching 23 Savage. He had a shield rune when they jumped him, so that was a little unfortunate.
Yeah.
Considering how much they were able to whittle him down, maybe even to take out that Aegis a bit on the earlier end there. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't have one of the base. I think that would be kind of the whole point. But he has been microing them previously, so maybe it got caught in the backline or something, or maybe he just had more confidence that he'd get off a second split and wanted all his units inside.
Right.
I mean, he has been saving buyback this whole time, too. Like, he was very careful about the Aeon Disc purchase. He has also given up on that by the looks of it, unless it's sitting somewhere. Yeah, no, he gave up on it. He saw the nullifier and was just like, I've only committed to the recipe, whatever.
Sumail looking likely in some trouble here yet again. TP out, not gonna happen. No chance at all. So they take down Sumail, finish him off. Old lead being accentuated by Talon right now. And I mean, as much as that last play was rough, like they can just go down bottom and do it again now, right?
Yeah, one would hope. Jabs is on the way. No creeps to Midas, so just got to wait for that respawn. There we go. Easy.
No Sumail for 50 seconds.
Now, they're not going to get dueled with like 2 seconds left on this Aegis, right? That's not going to happen?
Surely.
Promise me.
I'm sure that that's not going to happen.
Yeah, see, look, they're giving him a little Lincoln's help there.
Okay.
There we go.
They back away. They're going to start to take down this melee Rax here. Stomp goes out. Remnant forward. Lift up onto Drow, and they manage to take down that melee Rax. So they do get a couple of them there. And Jabs, one of his pandas left behind. They hex it, but he comes out on the other panda.
That was the most casual siege. They don't want to commit anything because Sumail's down, and he does have that scythe. More so than the damage. That's really what they desperately need right now.
Yeah.
To have any hope of winning one of these fights. The Talon in very firm control, looks like right now. Not able to link anything up here from Aster, and they're finally going to migrate out of the base. They need to find a fight that allows Monet to actually right-click people. He
He's
has
on
been
a ward.
struggling with to use this gold.
He's on a ward. They find Jabs. He's gone. That's a dead Jabs for a while. Can they get anything else here?
Though.
They're on this ward. This ward is giving total vision. Talon realized that they back away.
And the gem's down, but it's not picked up.
They have a creep wave up top. They want to try and force a buyback.
It's a bit of a big break here from Talon. I mean, I think the cooldown's probably back anyway, to be honest. It's probably just bought another gem, so it's probably not a big deal. Actually, yeah, they still have one in stock.
Okay. Are they actually
They just didn't bother.
I'm wondering what the call is here from Aster right now. Monet is pinging that he wants to go hit these buildings, and it looks like they're going to do just that.
Yeah, he's ninja geared up. Throw him out. No immediate jumps here.
Tower is under attack.
How many ninja gears are in this game?
There's a few. Now the wrap through, seeing if they can find anybody out of the base. Talon dodging away from them for now. Makoto's heading down south. Does have that 25, so the extra slight charges. 23. Ooh, man.
They have those Lincolns, though.
Yeah.
So,
There's creeps hitting their tier 4 towers. Like, Talon know what's going on right now.
I mean, there was a chance. If Smell caught him there,
Yeah.
if he's quick enough to get the halberd into the site before he pops something. But although I don't think he'd have run it down. So yeah, actually, maybe he could have died there. They're immediately going to essentially retrace the steps here, follow some footprints of Aster. Next hero, Tracker. So
Glimmer tries to run, no detection. Monet has so much money right now. He's saving buyback, but he's almost got enough for Daedalus. Did synth his Aghanim Scepter already.
maximizing these slots.
Yeah.
Roche, the timer will be about a minute there, folks.
Okay.
So, you know, get your exercise in. Do a lap. Take a lap around the house. As the Brewlings come into push, he's going to retreat back the Wind Panda.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. He sends it. He sends it up. He's feeling confident.
Well, Monet there too. Just spamming out against it right now. This is all of Jabs right here. Now he sends the Wind Panda away now. Okay. But trying to get in some of this chip damage, this is, you know, not insignificant.
Yeah, they shouldn't have any way to deal with it. Right? Like, there shouldn't be enough AoE lockdown to get them all.
Oh. All right. 4K gold lead is all that we've got. But Talon in good position now. Jabs, they see him again. He goes for the split right at the start. Okay. Are they looking to take this fight? The silence is that he's dead. Jabs did not anticipate that movement at all, but he just walked into them. Homie. This is a serious problem. 23, he's in Timbersaw form. They find the ward, they take it down. I don't even know, Trent.
I don't know. I got nothing, but he just died.
Yeah.
I think he envisions them getting back, but Makoto,
Catch
he's
onto
the
2. Kaka goes down. Big kill. The duel onto the Rubik. It's not doing enough damage, but they finally have it now. That's enough for the kill. X now onto Morphlane. Sumail has to run away. Monet also backing out of there. The buyback already came from Kaka. The buyback came from Jabs. As they find and kill XXS. If they want to, they can buy back now on Aster, but it looks like they're going to give up another Roche.
Yeah, I don't think they can fight here. Getting back into positioning is going to be too tough. Trying to TP into that state, like with all these wards and all sentries down here, it's going to be a bad time. So we have another Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah.
Out here for Talon. Jabs perhaps needs one more panda to send in, I think.
That was the problem.
Do it.
Oh, more?
Actually.
Hey, what? No, okay, yeah, they do give it to Jabs.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait.
He's holding it. Maybe he's reading it. Okay. He is going to give it to somebody else then.
He's going to combine it with his energy booster.
Okay.
There we go. He builds the Aeon Disc, so he's no more messing around. He just builds it.
I think they're going to give it to Rubik instead.
Yeah, I guess so. He does not care for the eggs.
I will say it does make things a little bit weird sometimes with like your micro and stuff. So maybe he's worried about it messing him up if he hasn't practiced it more. I don't know. But they're going to split. Monet, ready to start punching. Hits, breaks, throws damage out. XXS jumps forward, 23, good damage, and he is dead one time. Now, looked for a duel, can't get in range in time. XXS backs away. Remnant forward from Makoto onto Kaka, doing some good damage with the duel. They save it. Oh, the lift up, though. Keeps him alive for a moment, but will it be long enough? No, Makoto is dead. Jab second round, trying to make something happen. They get the push back there from the Coddle. Jabs is going to die in his ulti another time unless he can get away with one. All right, the Fire Panda gets away. 23 onto Monet. Tries to back away. Invis gets out, runs. Silence back. Ollie, he hits very hard. They're all back onto him. Monet able to get some amount of escape. Manta dodging, trying to get out of there, but will die. Does that buyback. Now, everybody back alive on the side of one, but they get the Hex. Follow-up not there. 23 Savage gets away. They still have one more lane. Sumail trying to chase. Ollie getting some separation. The slowdown. Sumail double chakram. Connects onto him. But eventually with Monet there, it will be enough damage to get the kill. Holy
Makoto's
moly.
Nullifier is doing so much work, though. Like, that chase down, trying to lock anybody down is so difficult with all the assistance they have. Four staffs, glimmers, right? But that Nullifier, very necessary. And he's doing a little management here as well.
Yeah.
With the help of his DD rune that he has now put into his inventory. So, Makoto ready for that next fight.
Oh, God.
Ready for the Gleipnir to try and increase their control a little bit more, and obviously just working with what he's already got. That was his buyback, though, so they're kind of all in at this point. Big buybacks still left in the game. Certainly, I mean, 23 Savage and Sumail are the only two cores that currently have buyback, and those are all timers. It's not a gold issue for anyone here. As Tormentor's taken. Shard for XXS.
Satanic about to be completed for Drow. Might be a turning point. But to be honest, this game, it's getting to some crazy territory. Though we did see in that last fight, Q with the Wind Waker making some solid moves. You know, able to save Makoto. Yeah. But buyback's going to be imperative here.
Yeah, we've been talking about the Wind Waker with all the legions we've been seeing, but it's obvious why it's so hard to get there. It's just such a costly item, such a bad buildup. This like naked Mystic Staff for Yules feels pretty awful.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
dude.
let's go. Let's go, Ollie. Ollie wants to win this game.
Ollie is a monster. Sumail does have that double chakram.
He'll live. Kaka's well been feeling very confident out on the map because of this ninja gear, and again he's trying to pop it right now. It's kind of dangerous to be doing this without a blink dagger, but
I've been really impressed with Kaka's. The fact that he's only died 7 times this game is kind of crazy. Split.
Yeah.
Walk high ground. They see one of the pandas though. Force staff gets the low ground, backs away. Another force staff. They're out of there.
Even dropped the Will-O-Wisp there for some protection. So, y'all want to wait for another Roche? Or you guys busy today? You guys got any plans? It's funny, we were so far ahead.
Boots of travel. They botsed onto the panda that found Sumail. So Sumail, in more trouble, is going to get ran down here and going to die. Now, he does have buyback, but did not anticipate that move coming from Jabs.
Yeah, they're likely going to know that he has buyback just on how like his inventory hasn't changed in quite a while.
Yeah.
And he's been the one who's been doing all this pushing out on the map because, you know, he clears the waves very fast. You know, obviously he has the buyback, so.
Right.
They're not too worried about this inside of Aster. Obviously, it's still a big pick for Talon because this is how you want to force the next engagement. Right. It does mean that you have to go high ground without the Aegis. We've seen how fast they can die that first time.
It's scary stuff, I would say also. Will-O-Wisp down, starting to beat into them a bit with the multi-shot. This is likely going to be mega creeps here. I don't know if Talon are going to try and force the issue after they get the racks, but we'll see. Silence dead! Oh my god! Back to us. They'll go into the game. Perfect. Okay, they backed
for
away.
Typing the G's.
They backed
that
away.
Was from you, chat.
So it looks like we are just going to be resetting and chilling. There's no actual resetting, which is the thing that could have happened. Yeah, died very quickly to 2 shots. 2 hits from the drought. And wait a minute. They're trying to go now. No Morphling. Nullifier? Duel? Dead? Oh, no. Oh, man. Not like this. Ollie now chase down. Can they get him in time? Not going to look for it anymore. Holy moly, dude.
Okay. It's all right. Got buyback. Sumail's back up. Now, if a little rewind here, guys. The Roche. It's about a minute and a half away from potential spawning, so there's nothing that can happen there. They're not going to get this for free. There has been a Rapier queued up in Monet's inventory for like 1 billion years. Now there's 4 of them. They are multiplying. But for now,
ready.
they're marching high ground.
And gonna try and force a buyback. If they have to buy back on 23 Savage here, that is devastating. Absolutely devastating. And I think that they're just gonna get a free tower here, most likely, is what it
Remember
looks
when
like.
they almost had Megas a second ago?
Yeah, it's an issue. 8 seconds left. They want to try and force the fight here, maybe. Bruce split, heading over to the side. Sumail backing away. And it looks like Aster get out. But 60-minute items. It's up. It's time.
Oh, my goodness. I forgot. I was so preoccupied with our little fireside chat here. Okay, what do we need? Book of Shadows versus Legion. That's the first thing that pops in my head.
Sumail.
That's pretty
Sumail. Lifted. Sumail in trouble. Does have buyback still.
I'm just used to him dying. I don't know.
Blink Timber Chain try and get away. Sumail caught. The chains to get him. Nicely played. Sumail will end up falling now because of that.
Yeah, Kako was kind of close. He needs to get out of there.
That should help.
Again, though, still has his buyback. They're returning. All right. Did that buy enough time for them to farm us some items? Again, Ex
They have
Machina here.
4.
Oh, they already got 4 to 5? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Okay, they got a lot.
Ex Machina for the Legion. Double Nullifier, double Halberd. On Dire,
insane.
Mirror Shield for the Morph. Not actually a solution for duel, though we haven't been seeing many duels on the Morph.
Oh, Monet gets the Stygian. He was waiting a while,
Oh,
too.
wow.
They're actually all holding. They were discussing what they had. Oh, Sumail. The Giant's Ring.
Giant ring.
He's been struggling. He needed that.
And a
gross.
Seer
Gross. Refresher
Stone.
Book of the Dead.
What? Oh my god. All right, Refresher Book of the Dead. We do have a Seer Stone on Caudle, though, with his Hex. So
Okay, we're not
cast
fighting
range is
anymore.
crazy.
Oh, that's true. That is huge, actually. Oh, and Rubik, too, with the Aghanim Spellsteal. That's a really good item.
Yeah. All right.
All right, no more fighting for Talon. Only creeps. Only
don't-
base.
I don't
Only
know what's gonna
force
happen.
racks. Look, he's going in. He's
Yeah.
sending in the army.
He's ready to go. Trying to take it out, and it looks like they're going to be able to do just that. Still. Uh-oh. Quick pause from Jabs. We have a Fallen Sky on Ember now, too. So another way to help deal... That's a bit of a weird one.
It is, yeah.
Did he misclick?
No, it's okay. I mean, it's just mobility, right?
They paused right after he got it. There's no way he misclicked. Surely.
It's just more mobility. I think it's all right.
Okay. I don't know if that... yeah, that Seer Stone, I think, was the Roche. So now I think Aster see that Roche is up.
They're actually still holding a token on someone. Am I crazy? Oh, maybe I'm crazy. Never mind, I'm crazy.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, I'm not. They still have a token somewhere in Talon.
Ollie. Ollie hasn't taken it yet. It's back at base.
Ah, I see.
Into the pit they go. Roche about to be claimed. And Aster, they run into Sky. They find him here. Oh, and the vision from the neutrals, the creeps, the force staff forward, catching him for the moment, trying to purge Makoto. Good damage out. He is doing so much in this fight. 23 Savage, though. Turn upon Slap. Silence dead. That's one time down. Can they get away? Meanwhile, in trouble, XXS starting to fall. Monet is gone. Sumail Timber Chains tries to get out of harm's way as they TP out on Pichu. Sumail, woo! Almost goes down there, but able to survive for the moment. Lift up onto him. Has the number Timber Chain. 4-step to the high ground, staying alive. Makoto gets the kill, gets out. Dude, Makoto Ember Spirit is something special.
Yeah, he is carrying so hard this game. All the fights that have brought them back into this game for where it felt like they just couldn't like play where they want to on the map. That first Arcane Rune play into the Radiant Roshan when they won that fight, like it really has just been all him since then.
Oh yeah.
He has to do so much in these fights because, I mean, he is taking advantage of the lack of stuns, but you keep in mind when they bought these two scythes, I foresaw some problems for him, but he's just been very cautious about the use of his Linkens as well as his BKB, ensuring to play around it perfectly. As he trudges his way along this map now at 300. Look at these two carries mid. Look at this Morphling and this Ember. Look how slow they walk.
Yeah.
We're coming. I'm old. I'm level 28.
Sad, man.
It's hard, you know. These carries, they get a little older.
True enough. Well, they are still very strong and hit pretty freaking hard. They're going to send in some more. Or actually, they're just going to send in 23 himself. Now, we've been here before. Monet throws in a couple punches and will kill off those illusions. So the marksmanship paired together with Stygian, if he gets a proc, it's kind of disgusting. It is, because Morph has no armor, right? If he gets a proc, and then on top of that,
yes.
he's in negative armor from the Stygian.
And currently, Jabs, he did get the eggs this time, and he's currently playing around here using that Storm Panda. So, not going to waste like trying to send in an Earth Panda or something. It's not really going to work. This does give him a chance at just like a free initiation. He's just kind of like lurking here. And there's the big split. And where's he going to go? He's trying to loop them around through the bottom to try and attack the buildings or just cancel blinks maybe.
Okay.
They're all in. They're going for the Megas.
Lift up on Monet. XXS there. Gets the duel. They need to bring down the Drow. They got him right there. Now the turn. He's gone. Dead. 23 Savage is out of there. Killing off Jabs along the way as well. And now into Makoto. A couple more hits. He too is gone. He didn't have any more remnants left. They didn't even get the racks. That's not even Megas. Oh, Jabs messing up his micro. Oh, he did get the refresh to get it out.
He used it. Am I crazy? Aeon. Did he accidentally jump out of it? What just happened?
I think so. It doesn't matter, though, because he got out alive. The Aeon disc refresh was big, and that allowed him to get away. But, yeah, so there is some weird misclicky things going on right now. Monet's about to have Rapier.
That was crazy. I actually don't even know what just happened to Jabs.
I think he double tapped it.
I'm going to rewatch the replay. It looked like he split and then accidentally canceled it, but then he got telekinesis saved.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to keep an eye out. That was wild. Man. Monet has finally joined the game, ladies and gentlemen. The damage is in.
He's going for the Rapier. I don't know what he replaces it with.
And then it ended instantly.
Okay.
And then he got silenced, the Aeon Disc, and he got telekinesis out. That was really funny.
I mean, here's the thing, right? We said, if Morphling gets dueled, I don't think he can survive against Monet. There's a reason this is the counter pick. And is there any way they actually... Oh, that sleep is good, actually. Any second that you can delay this is really important. Meanwhile, bottom. Sumail onto Jabs. Jabs gets dueled and gonna get killed. 120 seconds without him. Monet, he's in the base.
He's trying to buy time. He wants to like cut waves and try and like delay things here because he wants to make sure they don't have to buy back onto their Morphlings. That is certainly the biggest deal, is that 20 Savage didn't have to buy back.
Monet, buy a Rapier.
A little bit more acceptable. They have creeps in the top. If Jabs wants to YOLO, because I feel like Jabs is going to YOLO this.
I mean, he could. It's a lot of damage very rapidly.
Have no glyph.
Monet turns. Wind Waker backs out. Still sticking around.
Creeps in the base.
Now they're back.
The only problem is he can't YOLO with a buyback because obviously then his game's just over.
Right.
If they had found like a sneaky respawn or something, but now that chance is probably gone for a while.
Talon going in for the fight. Catches there onto 2. Has the turnaround onto Makoto. Jabs did buy back. They're all here. XXS turns, looking for a duel. They find it. Makoto is... Oh!
not?
The Wind Waker save! Is it going to be enough? No! They take him down. But 23 onto Monet. Monet, no buyback. If they kill the Drow here, it is over. But they can't quite get him. Drow lifted, bringing him low. Oh, 23, he dies! They take down the Morphoid first, but the buyback, they know that's enough. 3 are dead, 2 minutes. They're going to take down Sumail as well, and Talon. They've finally done it. What a great catch.
There's no way. Yeah, they're just going to call it. There's
GG.
no way. He can't hold by himself. Talon, what a grueling game to win
Wow.
this. XT.
XT
XT indeed. Come Talon.